Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and if y'all remember a few videos back, I showed you a brand new Gibson control board that goes into their top level Les Pauls. It's a board that has Gibson written on it, and I have a video showing it to you, and I was wondering how the heck could someone sell one of those for 60 bucks when these Gibson parts here cost 12 a piece retail. These are Gibson long shaft potentiometers. Alright, this is right there, Gibson. These aren't fakes. These weigh a ton compared to other CTS long shaft parts. Now, also you get that bronze or that brass shaft as well, so that adds to the weight to all this. They're just much more heavy duty. The Gibson spec CTS parts than others they make. That's why I think they're charging 12 bucks a piece for them. Yes, you can get cheaper 500K potentiometers, long or short shafts, either one. But I don't think you're going to buy one that is going to last as long, because these have been known to last for 50 plus years, for God's sakes, without much aftercare to them. There's not a lot you can do to them. You can get some stuff inside of them, some gunk, right? And that opening inside the guitar. And when that happens, you take these dog ears, these four little dog ears. You see these little clip overs. There's two of them right there on the left. You fold those back, and this cap pops off. Right, all four, and it comes off. You see some pinkish fluid in there that's a lubricant. It's a gel type lubricant, and you can actually either run air or a white cloth in there and spray anything out that's in there, like dust or dirt or whatever, and maybe causing your potentiometer some problems. And then just fold those little dog ears right back up, and you've got brand new pot again. Now, again, I couldn't for the life of me figure out how the hell are they selling these things for 60 bucks. And the fact you only had, like, I think you said 5 of them for sale at the time. It's still, how, you know, if they're stolen from Gibson, yeah, that makes sense. But why take that kind of risk? So here's something else that comes across. Once I've taken these off that board, since it didn't fit but just one of my fakes, once I took those these potentiometers off that computer board, trashed it, so that it would never be used on a fake, I measured them. Right? Now, from left to right, you have a 525, a 451, a 300, and a 302. Right? So these are supposed to be 500Ks. They don't even come close. You've got 3 that are just totally pieces of shit. You've got 1 that is over the spec. Right? And when I go to buy these at guitar shops, I actually now take my voltmeter with me and stick the prongs through the plastic and measure them. Because I'm not going to come home with 12 of them to find 4 that work and take the other ones back. It's just not worth the trouble. Of course they tell you, well, if it's in 10%, you know, 500, at least 450, then it should be okay. No, it's not. It says 500 on that box. It doesn't say you have to take a fuck up for 450. That they're going to screw you out 10%. It doesn't say that anywhere on that package. That's just some bullshit the sales guy tells you because he wants to sell you those pieces of shit. Right? Now, if CTS can't keep to their spec, they should have it labeled on the package. It's somewhere near 500K. We just don't know where. It could be half wrong, half off. We don't know. We can't hold our spec. And I'm thinking, now, again, 60 bucks. Who in their right mind at Gibson that's making these parts, or wherever they're being made, would actually throw in 3 of these that are so off, like over 10% and by 50%, almost. Maybe they're made in China, I don't know. They're assembled in China. But the point being is that these were so off, I'm thinking those are rejects that got thrown in the trash can, and someone dug them out and sold 5 of them. These boards, not these parts. But that's why it was rejected. Which makes me feel a little bit better. I'd rather have a reject than something that's stolen. Now, can I use these? Sure I can. The 2 ones that are 450 and over 500, I can use those on the volumes. The ones that are 300, levels, I can use those on the tone. Right? Will it be as nice as though I had a matched set? No, it won't. It'll be off. And in comparison to my other guitars, it will be off. Alright? So, I can use this in my bass, I guess. I can use this in my bass, because tone doesn't have a hell of a lot to go with tone on a bass guitar. Some, yes, but not a ton of it, is involved. And 300s on the tone should be okay, I would think. Now, what I've got in there right at the moment are some short shaft matched pots that within 5% of each other, and they're all 4 over 500, so they're very good. And I've used them before on another guitar, so I'll probably take those out, put these into the bass, and use these. Alright? Just amazing that Gibson's just going to shit in a shitstorm to do this. Now hopefully none of these pieces of shit get by their QC here in the States before they're assembling them in the guitars themselves. Like I said, somewhere down the line, here's what's left of that board I'm talking about. See this? This is the board that you see in the previous video. Here's the neck thing. Here's another part of it. The switch. So to improve these came from that part. Because someone will say, oh, you got those from some... No. Plus the fact, look. See that Gibson logo? These potentiometers came off this board that's inside all the new, or 2008 and above, Gibson guitars. So, like I said again, either this is a reject or it's hot parts. And there's only 5 to sell. I'm thinking they're rejects. And just what is a reject at Gibson these days? You might want to ask yourself that before spending $5,000 on a Gibson guitar. Will I get a set of matched potentiometers? And yes, it makes a ton of difference what potentiometers you get and how close they are and how well they're made. Same as the caps. Or will they be those cheap brown ceramic ones that are like 1/8 of a penny each? Most likely to get one of those with a board on it, exactly what you're going to get. They won't be sprayed orange drops, which I think are the best made caps around. And I sure wouldn't pay $100 for sales bumblebees, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's research to show where you can get those for like $10 from the same company that makes the original bumblebees. Well, not the originals, the ones you can buy now, the vintage bumblebee caps. There's a company now you can buy those from that makes them the exact same way those are made. It's different package around it, different coloring, whatever, so that they don't interfere with Gibson. But yes, you can buy them for $10 a pop. More sprays are only like $4, a set. So it's shit. I just buy the sprays. I think they're excellent. Anyway, it always pays to measure these things. If you're going to go in and buy a guitar at a guitar shop, be sure to take your voltmeter with you and check it out. Check out such things as, oh shit, come on recording, don't stop now. Check out things, it's stuck. Check out things like the